All right, welcome back, watch fans. We have a shocking and amazing episode for you today. We're following up on our, we did a video yesterday, or a little episode, whatever you want to call it, reviewing one of these tomato can watch channels. What is, one of the big problems in the whole watch community, as they say, the watch community, besides all the, the chomos involved in it. The problem is it's very like nobody has any original ideas. They all do the same content. It's like a giant circle jerk. You got Teddy Bolsack yesterday did a video about the watch I wore most, and you got all these tomato cans, window lickers, crayon eaters, Palmolive dish soap drinkers. Everybody except Juan and Kino was on that video. Oh, also, who was missing? They got people from the Arch out of 10 Pizdits. That's Tim Wright. I guess they don't count. The Grifter of Venice, they were not on there. I guess they're not part of the watch community. Oh, also, what's his name? The Ochomo and the watch Kalanick wasn't invited. I guess they're not official members in good standing of the watch community. Now, this thing pops up on my feed. I mean, it's kind of an insult, but here we are. Let me see if we get any punters. Can we get any punters to pop in here? We'll invite some guests. It's hard to get guests. It's hard to get A-list talent. Anyway, so you got these guys, I don't know, Watch Society. I think they were in Atlanta or something. I don't know, some bukyaks. So you got this tomato can here, and I guess they're going to have all their members or all their, whatever. So we're going to do a review. Why are we doing this? Now, why are we doing a review of this garbage? Why? Because we don't have any fresh ideas for content. It's hard out there, so we got to do this. Where's the playback speed? How do I do this for playback so I don't get, there we go. There we go. Playback speed. There we go. 160. That's enough. Okay. Let's start off. Let me give you a quick. I always have comments about these grifters. Listen, I have to give this guy credit. At least he's not wearing the baseball cap and the T-shirt thing, which is like the typical Bukyakistani uniform. He's got this some sort of wool cap, some sort of sweater thing indoors. I mean, he's wearing it indoors. I mean, what does this guy not have any heating in his house? I'm sure the guy can afford heating. He's got like some pictures on the walls. He's got little toys in the back. He's, why is this guy wearing a cap indoors? I mean, I don't understand this. But at least he's not wearing a baseball cap. Now, what are with these images in the back? He's got pictures, these random pictures, random frames. He's got the worst shitter watch in the middle, which is that Vacheron driver's watch, is a piece of trash. Of course, you got to have the Rolex GMT in there, also garbage. But let's get rolling.
Here's our part of the Watch Society on to talk about the watch they wore most in 2025. So let's get into it.
Hello everyone, I am from Mexico, and the watch I wore the most in 2025 was my Omega Seamaster GMT, call it the Great White. This is a very special watch because it was my first Omega. So I love it, and I changed a lot of
5.3, otherwise known as the original root beer. I love this reference.
Not bad. Actually, hold on a second. This is actually not bad. Listen, it's a little different. Hang on, so let me see what this young gentleman has to say with the tattoos. Tattoos. Now, was this guy in a gang? Was he in the Marines? Was he in the Hells Angels? No, he probably grew up in a nice middle-class home, and he's got tattoos all over himself, like some sort of, I don't know. What's with these tattoos? Anyway, so he's got a GMT. Now, I hope is that a two-tone? I can't tell, really. I can't tell if it's a two-tone. I'm not crazy about that strap. I think it's the wrong strap. I mean, I think it would be better with a suede strap, but okay, it's okay. I'm, I don't want to be too big.
This is my Rolex 16753, otherwise known as the original root beer. I love this reference so much because it gets a little bit.
Look at this. It's got the nice. He's got the nipples. He's got the nipple dial, which is a big plus. The whole thing is all like I don't know, what are they called? Tropical. It's probably fake tropical. It doesn't. Not that it matters. Whatever. The nipple dial is good.
less love than its Pepsi sibling. I think, though, the nipple dial, that faded bezel, for me, it adds something that I don't really get out of any of my other watches.
You know what? The only thing I would say is you really, I think you kind of want to have a suede type of, or strap, just to give it a little contrast, like a beige, whatever. Now, what's with these tattoos of these people? I mean,
also,
what is this guy, like a barista or something at Starbucks? He's got things on his hands. This guy, now this guy might be at a higher risk category for getting groomed by Uncle Chomo. Uncle Curly. Yeah, this guy could be his type. He's got the tattoos.
Sold my first ever watch, which was a modern Submariner, to fund this, and I
like that. He sold the Submariner to buy this. Good move.
Don't regret it. Anyway, have a lovely, happy holiday season, and I'll see you in the new year.
Okay, let's see.
I just finished developing the first stock trading tool of its kind, designed to help you dial up or dial down.
Hey everybody, Giancarlo here from the Atlanta Watch Society, and the watch that I wore most in 2025 is definitely my FP Journe Elegance.
Shitter, garbage, trash. This is the Quartz FP Journe. Very hyped, super hyped. I think these are going for like $100 grand now. I mean, they're up there. I mean, I don't know. They're up. I don't even want to look. I mean, it's just, they're disgusting. I mean, it's just fucking trash.
In the white dial. It was a watch that I waited close to 2.5 years for. And
I guess he got it from the store. He got it from the store. So he probably paid, I think they're like 20 grand or whatever. So, maybe, hey, if you can get it at retail, I'd get it and just flip it, get the hell out of it. I mean, make the money. It's you'll never see these prices again.
And I was very excited to receive it, so I definitely put it to good use. Anyway, have a great holiday, everyone, and shout out to my boy Mervin from FP Journe Electric Club as well, rocking the hat and the watch. Take care.
For my watch in 2025, it's my Rolex Bruce.
Look at this. We got diversity. This is a very diverse. I like to get diversity. It's not all white folks. Let's see what the brother has here.
Wayne Jubilee and my GMT watch and my first Jubilee watch from Rolex. Wore it a ton, traveled with it for corporate.
Okay, now big mistake here. No black man should be wearing a steel watch. This is one of my rules, which one of the old videos I did. It's as Joe Biden said, steel is it's like the Democrat Party. They want to keep you all in chains. And steel, what is that? That's the color of chains. No, you got to have gold. You got to have gold to represent the motherland. You got to have a gold watch. And I would say this young brother should be getting rid of this crap and getting a what is it? That's like a $15,000. I don't know, $15,000 watch, right? 14, whatever it is. He could get a date, head only. Now that would be a good look. Get yourself a nice strap, head only, gold watch. So that way, if the guy, I don't know, gets arrested, some baby mama drama, he can bail himself out of jail. That's right. Unbelievable but true. Every black man should have a gold watch. No, really, all kidding aside, steel looks terrible on dark skin. It really does. And being part black myself, that's why I wear two-tone exclusively. We've got the Baron von Noob here. Baron von Noob probably agrees on this important thing.
Events, and to me it's a phenomenal dress down watch, and love it. Was incredibly pleased that the AD was able to get it to me for a milestone birthday in the very end of the calendar year 2024. So with that being said, have a wonderful new year, and shout out to
a very articulate brother too.
All my friends. And
gotta get rid of that watch. This is that's like listen, if this guy was like some I don't know, white accountant or something in an office somewhere, that's the watch you wear. This guy should be wearing a gold date head only vintage, like a vintage 70s. That's the look.
And brothers and sisters in the collective. All right, talk to you soon. Bye bye.
What's up, everyone? Happy holidays. This is Alicia Reese representing the Atlanta.
We got diversity. We got female, black female. We got sisters.
Watch Society. I'd have to say my most
I like the hat.
Popular, my most favorite watch that I wore in 2025 has to be my Vacheron Constantin Overseas.
Whoa, Vacheron. Now, again, is this steel? This is steel. Sometimes with these pictures, it's hard to tell. I think the Duke Omar has one of these, and this guy takes the worst pictures of all time. He's got great watches, horrible photography. I thought he had a steel Vacheron. No, he actually had a gold one. It was a rose gold, but it looked kind of like this. Now, this is steel. Yeah, I think, again, same. I'm repeating. Je répète. You got gold. It's got to be gold, rose gold. I think she needs to get a rose gold. She's got to trade that in. And actually, it's kind of an interesting look. Unexpected for a female, a black female, to be wearing a Vacheron overseas on the strap. It's a very kind of I mean, it's a little bit out there, especially it's unexpected in a good way. I mean, in a good way in terms of it's a very it's an interesting choice. I mean, because I think to get this watch, you kind of have to be relatively serious. I mean, I think for Vacheron, like, Vacheron is not the obvious thing. It's really not. Vacheron is kind of like, that's not the tomato can watch. But this, I would say, is the wrong metal. Wrong metal. She's got to get the rose gold or yellow gold. I don't know if it's in yellow, but I think the rose.
It's the 4600V coming in at 34.5 millimeters. Between the 3 straps that you get, the integrated.
Wait, how much is this? What size is this? Wait, what's this?
Blue dial is the 4600V coming in at 34.5 millimeters.
Oh, this is a lady size. Oh, I didn't even know they made this. Now this comes with 3 straps. This comes with the metal, well, whatever you call it, bracelet. I think leather and the rubber. Now she's got to get the gold. Somebody please hook a sister up. She's got to get the gold watch.
Between the 3 straps that you get, the integrated bracelets with the silicone, the stainless steel, and leather bracelet.
I don't know. I don't understand this. She's got like a lady size. I don't know. I think she, I think if you're going to get this watch, you really have to get the men's size, because not a lot of women are going to be buying this watch. It's really not a popular watch. It's just too masculine. The watch is too masculine. The resale value would be horrible for the ladies' watch. Now I haven't looked at the prices, but I would guess, because the watch is just too masculine of a watch. So you got to get the men's size and just deal with it.
And my favorite color, it's the most versatile and just super functional watch that I've got, and I love it. Happy holidays.
The watch I wore most this year is my Omega Seamaster 300 Professional.
I put crap, shit, garbage.
From Mad Editions, I just wanted something different. It's the first time that I have a watch that is a jumping hour with trailing minutes. I've been a huge fan of MDNF for quite some time.
Does he like coffee? I bet he likes to drink coffee, like Bark and Jack. Hold on a second. Oh, look at this. He's got like a little watch stand. Oh, he's got a Royal Oak somewhere. He's got something else. This guy's got a whole thing going on there. He's got a monitor stand. This guy, it's a whole, let's see what he's got.
It's an honor to have something like this in my collection. Also, I used to be a DJ in high school, so the fact that this piece has design cues of vinyl techniques, 1200s turntables, the stroboscopic rotor that powers the watch, everything is therapeutic, everything is interesting.
Okay. Oh, this guy's like a professional camera guy. He's got the thing in it. I want to see in the main screen. He's got it in like a little window.
Art on the wrist. Cheers, everybody.
Oh, you think like that guy would at least, know to show us the watch and the big thing. Okay. Now this tomato can, I've seen this tomato can on the JJ Bukiak channel. I think this guy's like some sort of half retard or something. Some sort of half retard. Gold day date. Gold day date. The best value on the market. Unbelievable, but true. Well, let's see what this tomato can. Let's see what this tomato can is wearing. I don't want it. This guy's got weird taste. He's got weird taste. Oh, we got ads.
Performance all the way home this season of Out.
Hello, everybody. This is Nathaniel. Some of you may know me as the Ghost of Yiddish Gambino on the Watch Hangout on YouTube and a few other channels. And the watch that I wore the most in 2025 is probably no shocker to anybody that knows me, but it is my Invicta Reserve chronograph. Of course, this watch, it meets the very definition of the go nowhere and do nothing watch. Some people like go anywhere and do anything, but I go a different direction. This kind of watch that makes women scream and run away in horror, children cry, and watch collectors vomit.
Oh, I think he's being like humorous or something. I think this guy's got some like real watches. I think because I've seen like he's got on the JJ Bukiak show. He's got like I think I saw some. He had some legitimate watches. I mean, not really my taste, whatever, but like decent stuff. I think he actually has a Vacheron. Oh, I think I saw him with a Vacheron dual time. I think he has a Vacheron dual time. Of course, in the Chomo metal in steel, but in steel, that watch is actually not a bad. If you can deal with that big size, I think they're like $9,000 or something. Or it's not bad for that watch. Now, I don't know what this is, like some sort of humor, I don't know.
And that's just what I'm looking for in a watch. A chronograph that has no working chronograph function and weighs approximately the same mass.
He's a guy with a toilet. I mean, he's a guy with a
a dwarf star. So for me, nothing better than the 55 millimeter.
50658.
Okay.
It's the perfect size at 38 millimeters. Maybe if I lose a few more pounds, I can squeeze into a 5066. But for now,
this tomato can. Oh, okay. So this is the original Aquanaut, and this watch is absolutely horrible. Look at the this is the problem. See, this is the problem with the original one. Is you got those big lugs and you have that gap where the rubber goes in. At least with the new one, it looks kind of integrated. It looks more sleek. Here, it looks kind of like, it looks like what it really is. It looks like something is off. That's what it looks like. I just don't understand. I never understood the Aquanaut thing, I mean, look, here's what I think. I think the time to have gotten this watch would have been kind of like, 10 years ago when it was like 10 grand, basically. You couldn't give these away. It was like 10 grand, and it was kind of like, okay, you got this kind of like oddball Patek, and it's in steel, it's just kind of weird. And it's kind of like a thing, but it's, the prices have gone crazy. It is trash.
Now, this one's perfect. Has the classic grenade dial, Geneva seal on the movement, and it was a personal grail for me. I wish everyone the best in 2026. See you soon.
Hi, Kelly Yock. And the watch that I wore the most this year is definitely my Cartier Saint.
Oh, cool. I think is she on the watch, Nicholas? She got the liquor cabinet in the back. I think she's trying to groom Watch Nicholas to invite him over for some liquor, get him drunk. Is she sending him any money? Let me see what she's got.
Those 2 months.
Oh, look at this. Oh, okay. Cartier. Listen, for a woman, Cartier is okay. Cartier in gold, but it should be gold. Is that all her watches? A bunch of Cartiers, right? A lot of Cartier. And the big ones. The Pasha thing is horrible. What is this? This is steel. I don't like steel Cartier. It's a mistake.
It is thin as a dollar. It's so light and easy to wear. I love a manually wound watch for so many reasons. It gives you that connection every morning to wind your watch. And
I'm a fan. Manual wind. I'm a fan. Okay. She gets a A+.
And even though I moved to Florida, I'm wearing a ton of color. Black is still my favorite color for any accessory that I own.
The watch I wore most this year was my 36 millimeter Rolex Explorer 114.
Okay, now this guy definitely is in the high risk category for being groomed by the Ochomo. Oh shit! Solid steel rims. Speaking of Bentleys with the rims, I'm having problems. My for the last 2 years, my wheels. The chrome, the chrome wheels, chrome plated. Okay, that's what they are, chrome. And the problem is there's corrosion happening, and like I've been, like the air keeps leaking. I got to keep getting them repaired. I had one thing. I'm looking for aluminum ones, and they're hard to find. They're expensive. I mean, the price is no joke. I mean, it's like almost the price of the car. I mean, these wheels are like. These people are asking crazy prices. I need 4 of these wheels, but I got to get them in the aluminum. I got to get rid of this chrome. I don't know what to do. Yeah, it's these. This is the high. Look, when you're wearing the Explorer, you basically, that's the high risk category to getting groomed by the Chomo Stannies, like Ochomo, Uncle Chomo, all those guys.
270.
Chai Boy Philippe. There's a lot of groomers, a lot of pedo vibes guys in the watch community space because it's target-rich environment. And this guy, I'm telling you, he's a high-risk category.
I really appreciate the versatility of this watch, whether I was wearing a suit or lounging around the house. It was really the one watch to do it all. Happy holidays.
Hi everyone, this is Andre. The watch that I wore most this year is my iconic white ceramic bezel.
This is a ceramic bezel. That's interesting. It's a ceramic bezel. Maurice Lacroix, Shooter brand. I mean, I don't know. Listen, at least the guy likes
ceramic crown, carbon dial, and 60-hour power reserve. I added this watch this summer and didn't take it off since.
Oh, I think we got a
feeling youthful, looking youthful, less tired.
And we are tired, but you look less tired.
Aka the Watchbox Diaries here.
Oh, MILF time.
Now, I have cheated a little bit with my most worn watch of 2025 and picked two just because it's been a pretty even split this year. First up is my...
Does she have a knife? Is that a knife she's got? What's in that back one? Okay, what does she have here? Oh, she's got the... she's got a nose ring. Nose ring means sexually adventurous. That's what that means.
My cherry blossom, so my SVGA 413 Grand Seiko. She was a 30th birthday present a couple of years back from my other half, and I'm still absolutely
Seiko. I don't understand what language is she speaking.
Obsessed with her. She's a forever love. But my other one is actually my Christopher Ward Belcanto. It had to go away for repair earlier this year.
Christopher, I don't know.
And I didn't realize how much I would miss it. So when I got it back, it barely left my wrist. And it's been a surprising strap monster. Want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and give all of my love to Watch Society.
The watch that I wore most in 2025 was the Christopher Ward.
Oh, this guy's got the cat. He's got the cat. That's the only pussy this guy's getting with that watch.
Venturing belt.
When you got a Christopher Ward, believe me, that's the only pussy you're getting.
Canto for the Watch Society. We actually helped design this, me and my wife, not the cat. It's a beautiful watch. We made 100 of them, sold out. There's 100 people that somehow appreciated what we do here at the Watch.
Shitter. Okay, next. Okay, let's go.
Beautiful, and I hope the 100 other people that have it really enjoy it as well.
Jan Andretti here, live from New York, next to my self-portrait, and the watch I wore most in 2025 is
this guy's without a hat. This guy's getting deported.
Cool. Epic.
We gotta call La Migra. We gotta call ICE. Get this guy deported back to La Isla de la Cucaracha. What is this? Is this a shitter?
X skeleton. What I love most about this watch is the lugs that form an X that go into the vertical bridges.
I mean, this is direct to La Isla de la Cucaracha. I mean, this watch gets you a one-way ticket to La Isla de la Cucaracha with Juan and Kino on the same boat.
I love the skeletonization. I love the honeycomb strap. Orange is my favorite color. The Jacob & Co. Epic X is the entry-level watch. Jacob is a legend in New York. The watches are incredible.
It's a legend. It's a legend in his own mind. A legend. Christopher Ward. What the fuck is Christopher Ward? I don't understand. Some sort of Bukiaki watch. Okay.
And the anti-reflective coating is the best that I've seen on any watch. Nothing pet peeves me more than when I take a photo or video of a watch and I see my own reflection in it.
You want to see your own reflection in a shitter watch? I don't get that.
Signing out.
I was recently asked what watch I wore the most this past year, and I thought back and I looked at the idea of my IWC Angenieur. I was able
IWC Angenieur. You know, should I say anything bad about
to get this watch while I was
at IWC is, listen, it's actually, now that's a horrible face. You know, the watch is actually like a halfway legitimate watch. It's kind of like, I think it was designed by, what's his name, by Gerald Genta. It was part of that whole, you know, Gerald Genta did a watch that called the Yacht Club, which is kind of a cool watch. And I think this was part of that whole thing, or as they did. It's not a bad watch if you get it in the right dial. This is a horrible dial. And it's pretty much dead money. You know, it's a very big watch also, very big.
Watches in wonder, and was able to place an order. And while I was, the great team at IWC asked me what number I would want for my limited edition. And I thought to myself, why would I not want number 908, which is my birthday, September 8th. And then I was able to get it before my daughter's high school graduation. And I was able to wear this on my daughter's high school graduation day, which was a phenomenal memory. And because of that, I've worn this watch the most this past year. Happy holidays.
For me in 2025, the watch I wore the most was my Moser Streamliner with the
Moser. A shitter brand, overhyped shitter brand. This is going to zero.
Enamel blue dial. This thing is.
Yeah, I do. Listen, I got to say, they do something interesting. It's kind of interesting, but it's kind of like, I mean, I don't understand what they're like. I don't understand the whole, like, I don't know. It just they look kind of cheap, to be honest. They just don't look, it's an expensive watch that looks cheap. You know, I don't understand the Moser. I mean, how much? I mean, they're not cheap, right? The Mosers are like, I just don't understand it. I mean, they do. I mean, I think they're well made and all that. But yeah,
it's absolutely spectacular. I had to wait a long time for it, but it was absolutely well worth the wait. The bracelet on this watch.
They can't give this garbage away. They can't give this shit away.
Which is one of the most comfortable I've ever had. The back of the watch is ridiculous in detail. Micro rotor.
Nice. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, there's no. It's like, you know, the engineering, the mechanics. There's really nothing to complain about. It's just the look. The look is kind of like, I don't know. Like, what is it? Like, you know, it reminds me of Tesla. You know, the way Teslas look. I mean, Teslas are the ugliest cars. There's like no design. It's like somebody. It's like it was like designed by a committee. They take a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's like a pastiche of ideas. pastiche of ideas, which go nowhere. Let's see if we get some punters. We got to get some punters in here on the, we got to get guests. This channel needs guests. It's hard out there. We need guests and donations. That's what we need here, especially donations. Guests, not so much.
It's just a stunning watch. It's one of the very few watches that I wear that the longer I have it, every time I look at it, there's some new detail that I picked up that I just
you're finding garbage.
Have never seen before. It's my only watch. I absolutely love this watch. Moser knocked it out of the park with this one. 2025 would have been boring you without this watch. Thanks,
the watch I wore the most in 2025 was my FP Journe red gold sport
shitter
line automatic. I love this watch. It's a big watch. It's a heavy watch. It's 44 millimeters in diameter. And at first, I thought it was going to be more of a dress watch because it was gold.
Oh, this is gold? How come it doesn't look like... I can't... I can't tell what he's got terrible lighting. Now this over here is exactly what not to do. This is... Okay. We make some jokes. We have a little bit of fun, on this channel. But listen, everything here is... It's all educational content. And this is exactly what not to do. Look, if you're going to get an FP Journe, okay, if you're going to do that, if you have to get an FP Journe, which is an overhyped brand that's going to go to zero at some point, you got to get the model that it's known for. You got to get one of those, I don't know, you know what I'm talking about, the ones that look like an FP Journe. You want the gold, something that looks like something that looks like an FP Journe, like they got that little tourbillon, they got like a bunch of dials, maybe it's a colorful dial. That's what you want. You know what? Even the quartz one has a thing. The quartz one, only because people are into it and they have like a certain, they look very recognizable. Now this, I don't know what this is. FP Journe doesn't know how to make bracelets. Like this bracelet is like garbage. FP Journe does not know how to make bracelets. That is for sure. And it's like supposed to be a sports watch. Look, if you're gonna get a sports watch, get yourself a Rolex. I mean, this thing is a big mistake. Big mistake.
But as I got to know the community a little bit more and talk to some people, I realized that it was really a watch that could be worn with anything. So I love wearing it with jeans and a t-shirt, or I love wearing it under a tuxedo when I'm going to a gala.
It's like this guy's like what? He's like, this is a guy like, what is he writing a personal ad? Oh yeah, I go casual and then I wear a tuxedo when I go to a gala, and then I like going to museums. I like sunsets. I like long walks on the beach, hiking.
Had this watch getting close to a year now, and it is by far my favorite watch in my collection. Thanks. Happy holidays.
Hey everybody, this is Ash from the Bahamas Watch Society. The watch I wore the most this year by far is my Omega Seamaster 300M white dial.
This guy's in the Bahamas. Man, can you imagine that? You're in the Bahamas and you're going to wear a shitter watch and a rubber strap, a black rubber strap. What's wrong with this guy? Black rubber? Who wears black rubber in the Bahamas? I mean, I get it. If you have to wear maybe like a white rubber, would be kind of cool. I don't know if they make it, but in white it would be kind of cool, or some colorful thing. You're in the tropics, man. Why are you wearing black? I bet this guy wears black shoes to the beach. I bet he wears black dress shoes to the beach.
I got this watch late last year for my 40th birthday, and it's barely come off the wrist since. It is beautiful. It is classic. On the rubber strap, it just sings in a warm Bahamian weather, and I absolutely love this watch. I can't think of...
shit. This guy's got... Look at this. This guy is like a pasty white fuck. He is a pasty white fuck, and he's got covered with tattoos. These these garish tattoos of these like colors of the. Oh my god! I don't want to see the rest of this guy, but look at that. I mean, just that sample is horrible. Imagine this guy. This guy hangs out in the sun. You know how bad those tattoos are going to look in about 5 years. I mean, I don't know what this guy's thinking. I do have to say, I'm looking at this thing. I've never looked at these because these are horrible watches, but Omega does some things which are kind of interesting, and the hands are actually not bad. These hands are not bad. They're kind of interesting. It's just everything else about the watch is Chomo Stan. 100% Chomo Stan. Oh, we got the Baron Von Noob. First time caller. Is this the Baron Von Noob?
Hey, how you doing?
Great. Are you dialing in from the Netherlands?
Yes, 1:30 over here.
Wow. This is your first time on the show, right? This is
This is my I'm popping my cherry right now.
Yeah, wow, man, you speak good English. You speak better English. You speak better American than most Americans.
Yeah, I kind of have to in the Netherlands because everyone that comes there speaks English. You know.
Yeah. Are you wearing wooden shoes right now?
No. No way. Never wore them actually. It's
Really?
that's a
You don't
tourist
have
thing.
you don't have wooden shoes? The wooden shoes. By the way, where in the Netherlands are you?
I'm close to Amsterdam. It's a city in the center. So
Okay, I mean nobody's gonna know where you are. Nobody tell us. Nobody's gonna know. Believe me, nobody's gonna come to your house.
Yeah, nobody's gonna find me on the map anyway, especially Americans. So,
but what is it called? What is the city called?
Amersfoort, Amersfoort. So it's basically like a city right in the middle of the Netherlands.
Oh, very complicated. Okay. Are you near? Okay, are you okay? So, where is to get to? Was it Maastricht? That's north, right? Is that north? East?
No, this is south. That's almost in Belgium, actually.
Oh, that's south of you.
Yeah, that's like 2 hours south.
2 hours south. Okay. So, what do you think of these tomato can watches? I mean, are you repulsed by the? Actually, this is not. I wouldn't say Americans. This is like an international consortium. We have a diverse community here on this review. I mean, we had a parade of tomato cans the last 2 days.
Yeah, unfortunately, bukkaks and chomos are to be found all over the world. That is, I'm actually glad I found this channel because it's like a wake-up call. When you join, when you become an aristocrat, you join the channel. It's like get some gold on your wrist because you see these watches like these Omegas. It's just there's no color. There's nothing on your wrist really. You don't really make a statement.
I think it's especially depressing if let's say you're in the, you're in the Netherlands, right? You got no sunshine there, right? It's always dark, right? You need to have a little bit of something warm to look at, so that you don't get depressed.
Yeah. That's actually a funny story when it comes to like the stainless steel Rolexes. Somebody that I know has a really rich uncle. Like the guy has like 85 cars, like Pagani's, Honda, Ferraris, an entire private villa with a garage and everything. And he has a gigantic watch collection.
Is this guy in the Netherlands?
That's in the Netherlands, yeah. He lives in a villa where nobody knows the address and stuff like that. And
that's very discreet.
Yeah. And he basically shows up to the AD, to the Rolex AD or Patek Philippe AD with the driver in a Rolls Royce. He's being driven, and he walks out with like $500,000 in watches and jewelry, whatever. He's got like
wow,
what is it? 8-figure spend at that AD.
Wow.
And what he basically said to me was like, "Listen, you got to get gold on your wrist." And
that's
forget about this. Yeah, forget about these toilet steel watches. He said, "Well, maybe titanium is okay if you go diving because I'm a diver, so I have a titanium watch." But he said like, I don't respect people who wear stainless steel Rolex. They are all flexers. They are all posers. They are all fake. And I do have a two-tone Tag Heuer Carrera. So it's half rose gold. He said, I respect that more than stainless steel Rolex.
Yeah, no. The what do you call it? That's very interesting. Now, it's kind of very unusual in the Netherlands for some guy to be driving rolled because they're very low key. The Dutch are very low key. They're not
they hate it when you flex some money. Yeah.
Yeah, because
they hate it when you flex money. Yeah.
It's a very the Netherlands is like one of the wealthiest countries, but they're very, very conservative. Like it's very they wear the wooden shoes. but they may have like a Rembrandt at home hanging on the wall. You know, it's a very low. You know, they wear the wool sweaters. You know, it's very low key. I'm surprised that this guy gets driven in roles. This guy must be like This is like he must stand out like in a like a sore thumb.
Yeah, he has like an 80,000 Xenia suit and stuff like that. He doesn't care at all.
I would think this guy's like a producer Michael type of guy, probably, right? Like with a yellow lime
he runs
green type shirt.
No, he is classy, and he runs like his own finance company. He does finances for like the top companies, top companies in the world. So he does dress himself in a serious manner, of course, because he's talking to all these CEOs and stuff. But
very, very interesting. So, what do you call it? So, now you've been a member of the channel for 11 months. You've been an aristocrat for 11 months. How has it changed your life? Like, do you find that you're getting propositioned by beautiful women all the time because they want to? They're attracted to the baronship.
Yeah, they are. I mean, women love aristocracy, and I go to the gym like a couple of times a week, and I get more attention from women there. It's like a mindset that your mindset changes when you become an aristocrat, and the women see that.
Now, do you insist that all your family and friends refer to you as Baron von Noob?
Well, no, not that. But I don't want to dox myself or anything. But Baron is in my name. I'm not an actual Baron, but it is in my name. So yeah.
Look at that. Wow, unbelievable. So what is now? You mentioned, I think, what is your plans? What are your horological plans for 2026? I think you mentioned looking to get a Rolex, right? Did you mention?
Yeah, vintage. Yeah,
vintage.
Probably something like a 1601 two-tone. And there is a company in Amsterdam who sells one, or who sells a whole bunch of them. And it's not what's his name?
Van
It's
Gogh.
not the Amsterdam. Yeah, it's not Van Gogh. It's. You have like two companies there. You have Amsterdam Vintage Watches, and that's like Van Gogh. And he
no, I want you to say Van Gogh. You gotta give us the correct pronunciation.
Van Gogh, yeah.
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh, yeah. He is basically spruiking watches to the upper echelon of watch collectors. Like the kids that want to turn to vintage, they go to him. And because Amsterdam, on the west side and on the east side of Amsterdam, you have a lot of villas and rich kids and all that stuff. And they want something different than stainless steel, and that's where this guy comes in, because he tells them, this is a watch with a story. This whole, the whole shebang. Yeah, spruiking the watches to them. The other company is Amsterdam Watch Company, and they are a bit more low-key, and they actually sell watches for reasonable prices. So I went there and I put like a 36 millimeter two-tone Datejust on my wrist, and it did really look good. But I got a 7.5 inch wrist or 7.3 inch wrist, so I can only just pull off 36 on leather.
Okay.
That would work.
What are you tall? Are you tall? Are you like, because the Dutch are very tall, they're like the tallest people on earth, right? What are you, like 7 foot tall or something?
Nah, 5'11".
Oh shit, that's very.
I'm regular height. I am about 2 inches shorter than the average Dutch guy. That's crazy, right?
No, I thought they're like they're known to be the tallest people on earth. The Dutch.
Yeah, on average, yeah, and it sticks. I think that's correct, because when I go to other countries, people are smaller.
Wait, so the 1601. What? That's I don't know their numbers. That's the regular. Is that a regular Datejust?
That's a regular Datejust with a fluted bezel. That's from the 60s, 70s. around that
Oh,
time.
Okay. Oh, the classic Datejust. Okay.
Yeah.
And what's the are you looking to get it with the bracelet or just head only?
Head only will do. I don't like metal bracelets. I don't like them. They shift too much on my wrist. I have like 2 main watches that I use, and I have a couple of stainless Tag Heuers that I'm getting rid of. They are not good. Like some Formula Ones. Just
with those vintage Rolex, you really don't want the bracelet because the bracelets are just trash. You might as well just get the head only. Get yourself a nice strap. You hop on the train. You go to Paris. Go to what is it? Jean Rousseau. You get yourself a nice strap. You have some left beer on the train. How do you pronounce it? Leffe? Is it Leffe?
Leffe. I think it's a Belgian brand. They make really good. They make the best beers. The Belgians. That's one thing they're good at. They are terrible at keeping governments together and making roads, but beers they can.
What is the Belgians? Are they considered like the dumbest people in Europe? Because I know like in Western Europe they're considered kind of like they're like somewhat retarded. Is that kind of the thing? Because they eat a lot of cheese or something, or what is going on there with the Belgians? I mean, they have great food.
Yeah, when it comes to cheese consumption, the Dutch have them beat, I think. But you have like the 2 regions. You have the Flemings, they speak Dutch, and you have the Wallonians, they speak French. And the Flemings are actually the ones that keep that country going, basically economically with the harbor and all that stuff. And the Wallonians are just the lazy French-speaking à la poubelle, hanging on hanging back on their couches, mooching off the government. That's basically how it works there.
Unbelievable, but true. Nothing ever changes. But how much is that Datejust going for in Amsterdam? Actually, I don't know. Are the prices higher? Are the prices higher in Amsterdam than like on a chrono in the US, or is
in the European Union? In the Netherlands and the European Union in general, they show prices including the taxes. So in America, they always show prices excluding tax, and here it's like including sales tax, but the sales tax is like 21%.
Oh yeah, you got the VAT. Yeah, it's expensive there.
Yeah, it's crazy expensive.
So how much is the Datejust? How much are the Datejust you're looking at for head only?
Head only. Between 5,000 or 6,000
euro.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Wow.
With 2 years warranty from them, and they service the watch and stuff like that. Or they say they service the watch. You have to take them all.
Yeah. Wow, that's actually expensive. That's like 6,000 to 7,000 US almost.
Yeah, it is. It is expensive.
What?
But I'm also.
If you're gonna pay that much, why wouldn't you get like just a day date? Because it's like maybe like 2,000 more.
Yeah, well, I'm looking here. A full gold day date. They ask like with including the bracelet.
No. You don't want the bracelet. No. Head only. Just the head only.
Full gold Datejust. They ask 10K. And
the day date, a full gold, a day date head only would probably be only, I would think,
around 9,000, something like that.
Yeah, yes, it's a little, it's a little more, but I think it's worth it. If you're gonna go, you might as. It's like a little. It's not gonna. It's like, listen, 10 years from now, you're not gonna remember what you paid for the watch. It's not going to matter.
Yeah.
But it is a big, but there's going to be a big difference to it. There's a whole different vibe, because the Datejust, I think, I think it's, what do you got the calculator out?
I'm actually looking for what I have now. What I have now in two-tone rose gold is a Carrera. Let me show you which one it is. I'll post a link. That's easier.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Can you? No, you could post. You could do a screen share from your side. I think you could do a screen share.
And I gotta find the watch first, unless they discontinued it. I think they discontinued it. Oh well, I have. It's a 44 millimeter. That's a bit of a big watch, but it actually fits me. And the crown and the pushers are full rose gold, and then the dial is black with rose gold indices and the hands and stuff like that.
Oh, I think. Oh, hang on. Did you send me? Wait, did you just post?
I did not send you anything.
Oh no. Okay. No, I didn't see it. Okay. I think you showed it. I think we saw it a long time ago. I think post a link, or post the screen share.
I'll see if I can find it first because it's discontinued.
Is that the watch where the guy invited you to the F1 or something in the Netherlands or something? The AD gave you some sort of.
Yeah. They actually invited me to Formula One on the Saturday, and it was actually pretty expensive. What is it? Oh yeah, I can do the screen share right here. Hold on.
Wait. Invite me. Wait, they wanted you to pay?
No. They pay for everything.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought okay.
I'll just post the link here.
Okay, so you get some benefits actually for buying the watch at the AD.
And I got it for about $7,000 instead of like the $8,000 that they asked for.
Okay. Oh, you sent me a link. Here we go. Okay, I see. There we go.
And it's a big watch. It's 44 millimeters. It's a big watch.
Yeah. That's a good looking watch. Yeah. Oh, this pops. Oh, I see. Oh, so the indexes are like rose gold with white. It's like a white lume, right?
Yeah. It's super luminova, so it turns green, but it's alligator leather strap.
Yeah, look at that.
And the movement is not that movement. I have a movement in it. That's the Hoyer O2 movement. And what I like about that is this is the TH20 movement. What I don't like about that is that like the oscillating weight is also stainless steel, and that just doesn't look good. I have like the Hoyer O2, and that's the oscillating weight is black with gold imprinting on it. That looks a lot better.
Okay, yeah. You know what? Listen, I think if you're gonna get one of these things, they always look much better in gold or something. I mean, steel, they look kind of, I don't know, it just looks kind of like, I don't know, kind of boring. Which I'm shocked that Rolex Daytona, they do that Daytona with the display back, what? And it looks like crap. The Rolex Daytona looks like
the platinum one, yeah. Or what was that? The Le Mans Special Edition or the Daytona? Yeah, Le Mans 24-hour Special Edition or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool watch. Does it come with like a white rubber strap?
No. It's only the alligator strap.
Oh,
it's pretty comfortable.
You wouldn't wear white though, right? That'd be like too flashy for you, like a white strap.
Yeah, I like it on the black strap. It's nice and understated. But it's it's a big watch, and it's pretty thick as well. But I can pull it off.
Yeah. No, this is nice. This is a nice watch. Wait, this is 45. You said this is like almost 45 millimeter.
44 millimeter, yeah.
Okay, so it's like a UFO basically. It's almost like a UFO on the wrist. Interesting. Yeah, listen, now you know what? That's what you need. You need just one vintage watch and you'll be done. You'll have you have one modern watch. You get a date on a put on a suede strap or something like that. And you invite your girlfriend to Paris for the weekend to go to Jean Rousseau. It's actually what? It's only a couple of hours. It's a couple of hour ride, right? So what? 2 hours basically.
Yeah, they have Intercity Express, so those are like the European bullet trains, and it takes you like 2-3 hours by train.
Yeah.
3.5, 4 hours maybe. Yeah.
That's what you got to do.
And I have one other watch, but it's a bit of a peasant watch. But I actually go scuba diving with it, so maybe I have a Tudor Pelagos FXD.
The Tudor.
But it's the fixed bezel, so it's basically like the military watch the Navy SEALs use them.
Oh, okay. This is the Pelagos, right? This is the one that the all the like military guys are into, right? The Pelagos, right? This is it.
Yeah. They sometimes they commission them, and the Navy SEALs use them.
Yeah, listen, I guess it's an honest watch. It's a very kind of like it could take a beating, right? They have it's basically Rolex, right? It's kind of like the poor man's Rolex, basically. It's the same watch.
It's what Rolex used to be back in the day.
Yeah, it's kind of like back in the day when Rolls Royce would also make Bentley. It's the same car, but some people they don't want to be flashy. They don't want to have that so they would get the Bentley, but it's the same car basically. So I think that's what's going on here. It's the same thing. It's just branding. And what do you have it on a rubber strap? What do you have it on?
You get two straps with it. One is a NATO, but it's basically like you can see it has Velcro on it. So it's like what? Yeah, and there's and the other one is a black strap, and that is a rubber strap, and that's more suitable for diving.
Okay, I hate this this strap. I mean, this is like shit. Wait, but this watch. Wait, so the watch you have is titanium?
Yeah. Because I'm not gonna dive with a gold watch.
Actually, I've actually never had a titanium watch on my wrist, but I think that's probably. I mean, I think Rolex only makes one. They make the Yachtmaster in titanium, right? That's like their only model, I think, of titanium.
Yeah, and with the Tudor, it's only the Pelagos, but it is very nice. It's very light. If you ever get the chance to wear Yachtmaster, maybe on titanium, maybe you should try it. But I think it's too dark for your taste. It's not very colorful.
Yeah. You know what? No, I actually did have a titanium watch on my wrist, and it was what was it? It was I don't know, it was some independent brand. And you know what? I mean, I like the feel of it. I just find it a little bit like the metal is just dull. You know what I mean? It's like a dull kind of like it's just dull metal, like a dull color. But in terms of I think these are going to have like a cult following because it's like a very military vibe, and guys in the middle. Yeah, titanium is like the ultimate metal. You know what I mean? That's like the ultimate metal.
Yeah, I believe that if you're in the military, if you're in the SEALs, you can actually commission one, and on the case back they actually inscribe what unit it is. I think it works like that.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, they used to do a lot of stuff for the military, but now they all just wear G-Shocks apparently.
Now, what do these go for in the secondary market? How much do they sell for?
Under retail, about 3,700 euros, something like that. And I bought it. I bought it new for like 4,300. I'm like, I'll just buy it new for that price.
It's worth it. Yeah, if you're gonna pay, if it's only $600, you might as well get the full, you get the whole nice retail experience.
Yeah,
and you don't have to deal with all the scumbags out there, in the used watch market.
Yeah, the Nikos of the world. Yeah.
What is that guy? Is he Dutch? What is his deal? Is he Dutch? What is he exactly? Is he Dutch?
He is originally Dutch, but he moved to Northern Ireland when he was younger. So you can speak full Dutch and stuff like that, but they can have him.
Why did he move? Was he deported?
They don't let me see that. I cannot access those records, unfortunately. But
But he left under mysterious circumstances.
Yeah. The king of the Netherlands basically looked like look, this Bukak. He's dragging us down. He is. No, he's got to go. Probably. Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Let's keep watching this thing here. This is let's see what else we come across on this crap here. Oh wait, hold on a second. Speaking of which, though, now which watch? Now you've had three. What you've shown us two. What? Which watch did you wear the most in 2025?
The Carrera, because of the goal. I mean, people love it. They're like, "Yo, what is that? that looks sick."
Yeah. I mean, there's not a lot of people in the Netherlands who. That's a little bit flashy for the Netherlands, right? I mean, it's kind of discreet. It's a little discreet because it's kind of a darker or whatever, but it's enough gold to kind of get noticed. You know what I mean? It's a little bit like
It doesn't bling like a Rolex, but it definitely plays with the light as well. We have like the reflections on the ceiling and stuff like that. That's what the gold does.
Oh yeah. So if you get onto a train or plane, like, and the light comes in, it bounces across the whole place, right? You get like a refraction or something.
Yeah, if I go to Amsterdam, I actually have long sleeves, and I pull them over the watch because it's not quite as bad as London, but it could be possibly.
Yeah. No, you got a lot of migrants there. When I remember years ago, the couple times I stayed in Amsterdam. I haven't been in Amsterdam in a long time, but the first time that I stayed there, they had a hotel. It was called the Boat Hotel or something like that. It was across from the train station. It was like a I don't know, some sort of like ship with cabins. Is it still there? The boat, I think it was called a Boatel or something. Is that still there?
I don't know if it is. I don't think so. I think the tourists have moved a bit up market. They want better hotels, I think, than that.
Then it was kind of like cool. Yeah, it was kind of, what I liked about it was like if you were on the first kind of the first level, the water is only a few feet below you. So when you wake up in the morning, like, you feel like you're floating. I mean, it's really nice. It's like a nice, the only thing is, it was kind of like an old ferry or something converted into like a hotel. And it was very cheap. It was very like reasonable. I think it was some sort of ship used for like oil workers that they convert. I don't know what it was, but it was kind of cool to be on the water there. But the neighborhood, this is like 20 years ago. The neighborhood was a little funky back then.
Things improved.
Oh,
the thing about Amsterdam is like the housing prices went up so bad that all the expats with the proper means to live there basically took over, and all the original Amsterdammers moved out to other cities. That's basically what happened.
Really? What, prices in Amsterdam went up a lot?
Oh yeah, the real estate prices are crazy, absolutely nuts. In the Netherlands as a whole, it's more. I think it's even worse than New York. It's crazy.
Like, how much per square meter is it like in Amsterdam?
I think for a 60 square meter or something like that, you pay. Like a simple apartment, like a one-bedroom apartment, you pay 600,000 euros, something like that.
Okay, so it's like it's basically like let's call it 1,200, $1,200 a square foot.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's actually a lot. I mean, I thought it was wasn't it like very cheap, like not too long
in the 90s, but then after the 2000s, it started to go up a lot more because everybody got mortgages. The entire it was not just America where everybody got mortgages, also in the Netherlands.
Okay, interesting. What do you mean? What are you saying? They didn't have mortgages in the Netherlands before?
Well, they did, but it was harder to get them. And since like late 90s, 2000s, so many more people got mortgages. It was kind of like in America where they didn't even look at your statements or whatever.
Really? Wow, that's very surprising. Oh, it's kind of like the tulips. It's like the tulips. You know. Wow, it's it's very expensive, especially for a place that could be sinking. You know, I mean, that place is, you know, barely above water. You know, it's a little bit, and it's not. And the weather is. I mean, the weather is not great in the Netherlands.
I mean, in the summer it's okay. It's not California or something like that, but it's quite okay. It's not as bad as England or anything like that.
Right. Wow, interesting. Hang on, so let's keep playing this over here.
Give a better watch to spend 2025 with. I hope you all have an amazing festive season, and I look forward to an amazing 2026. Cheers.
Hey everybody, Blake here from the Vegas Watch Society and the Lonely Risk podcast, and it is that time of the year where we talk about our most worn watch of 2025, and for me it has to be the Young Hans Max Bill Mega Solar.
Oh, Young Hans, that's like, isn't that from your country, or that's Denmark, right?
It's not Netherlands, I know that much.
Young Hans, I think, is you know, I kind of respect that it's kind of like one of these, you know, clean design type of whatever. I'm actually surprised that this guy would wear this. This is the type of watch like an architect would wear. You know what I mean? Like some sort of architect or something. You know, like some guy very anal. This guy looks more of like a Rolex bro. I mean, he looks like a typical, you know, Omega Rolex bro. Very, very surprising.
Mega Solar, and what I love about this watch is it's light, it's thin, it wears really well, it's comfortable, and it's a beautiful watch, and of course it's solar powered.
These guys have a kind of a very wide range of watches. What is he? Does he have? What are those gun cases in there? What does he have? Guns in there, or?
I hope it's camera cases.
No, there's got to be guns in it. Is it camera cases?
Maybe.
It could be camera. Yeah. He's got them all stacked up there.
And radio controlled. So that is my pick of 2025. I am curious to see the rest of what you guys chose. Thank you, Mark and GC.
It's made in Germany. It's a German watch. It's like that whole vibe.
I'm going to do this, and I will see you guys in Vegas.
Hey, Atlanta Watch Society. My name is Marco. And
you got the Pillsbury Doughboy.
I wore the most in 2025 was for sure my Patek Philippe.
Oh, he's got the Patek Philippe. Hang on a second. What is this?
Regulator dial annual calendar reference 5235R.
Oh, he's got the Chromo watch. Hang on. Is this I think it looks rose. Yeah, I can't stand these watches that they're doing now. It's not, you know, it's kind of, I'll tell you that this is what it is. It's an annual calendar. It's got a chronograph or something. It's kind of like, it's not, this is not, it's got like a nylon strap. What the fuck is that going on here?
I love the size. I love the proportions. I love the movement of this.
This is the guy that actually, you know, he's famous for getting a watch. You know, he was on a watch tournament, and the groomers bought him a watch. I'm shocked. Can you believe this? The groomers bought him a Rolex for like 20 grand. Do you know this?
Oh, they must have really thought it was going to be a good investment, but yeah. Bad for them, I suppose.
He was on the this was like some years back. He was on the Archie Luxury channel or something, and he was being groomed by the different chomos out there. I mean, like literally, you know, and on a live stream, I think it was his birthday or something, and like this was during COVID, and people, I guess, they were stuck at home, you know, and they did a fundraiser, and they raised like 20 grand for this tomato can. Can you believe that? I'm actually, listen, I'm jealous because I should be getting 20 grand in a fundraiser. We're getting barely two euros coming on this channel. This tomato.
This watch, it's been an absolute joy to wear, so much so that I got this back in March, and I haven't.
Let's take a look. This is the basic new movement.
Taking it off my wrist pretty much other than maybe 2 weeks out of the year. It's been a real joy, and I can't wait to wear it and enjoy it more in 2000.
I'm just not a fan of these new Rolex. I think this is going to be dead money. But you know, one thing I have to say, what bothers me is this. Hang on a second. Wait. This is
the date windows, right?
Atlanta Watch Society. My name is Marco, and the watch I wore the most in 2025 was for sure my Patek Philippe regulator dial annual calendar reference.
Let me tell you what bothers me. This guy's got his initials. He's got his initial monogram on his sleeve. I mean, that's like a super Bukiak type of thing. I mean, this guy is like, The only people who should be putting their monograms on a sleeve is if you're gonna get lost or something, and you have Alzheimer's and you want people to know who you are or something. This is like a used car sales. I mean, this is like a typical used car salesman thing, But I do have to say, I like it. I give him credit. I'm glad he's not wearing the baseball caps and the T-shirts, the whole Bukiak thing like everybody else. And things. That's a positive. I guess he's working at this jewelry store. They say, listen, you gotta dress like a human being. Now this actually, the watch actually, it doesn't look bad. I can't tell the color. The color actually looks pretty good. I hate the design. The color
5235R. I love the size. I love the.
It's an R. It's a rose gold. It's a rose gold. Yes, the rose gold. It's kind of it's gonna be a big watch. I think this is what, like a 39 or 30. They wear big. They get the lugs that are big. I don't get this. Okay. Oh, this is the thing that bothers me. I forgot. You got that giant seconds hand. You got a giant seconds hand sweeping. You see that white hand?
Well, I thought that was the minute hand. What? That's the seconds hand?
No, I'm sorry. I don't know if it's a minute hand or a seconds hand, but I don't want to see a giant it just throws me off, because the problem with this is, look, Patek is kind of a traditional watch, or just classical. This is like too much of a modern. This is like that young hand, the guy in the previous video. That's what that should be, like a young hands or whatever. This is not for Patek Philippe. This watch is gonna lose money, because no Patek buyer wants this, and they don't want this brushed dial. It's too industrial. This is too industrial. This is I think this guy got it from one of the groomers. There must be some sort of groomer angle, because Uncle Curly is in Chicago. This guy's in Chicago. You got Uncle Curly there. I think this guy's getting
portions. I love the movement of this watch. It's been an absolute joy to wear, so much so that I got this back in March.
Okay, next.
With USAA Safe Pilot, I can save when I
With
drive
the
safe.
initials.
With USAA.
Does he still live with his mom, so she knows when it's in the army what clothes are his or something?
I think that's what's going on. I think that's what's going. I think he might be living with Uncle Curly in Chicago. I think he might be he gets locked up in a cage, with one of those red rubber gag balls in his mouth. That whole look.
The Pulp Fiction look. Yeah.
Okay, let's see what this guy has.
Thing that I truly cherish, incredible relationship watch from someone really near and dear to me. A watch that I very rarely take off my wrist. It's pretty much always on my wrist when I
hitter. Patek. This is the 5712 Nautilus. This is the heavy hitter.
Go out of the house, and I'm very honored and privileged to own this watch. I hope everybody has an incredible, blessed, happy, and healthy holiday season and New Year. 5712 1A.
Yeah, these went up a lot. These you could. I don't get the watch. I really don't get it. But this is the hype watch. This is the Patek hype watch everybody wants. I think they're 100 and something now.
Are they stainless steel?
Yeah, of course it's stainless steel.
Dear God.
Yeah, it's the
People
Nautilus.
pay that much for a stainless steel watch? Okay.
No, the Nautilus thing is ridiculous. They've always had a premium steel, whatever, with Patek, it's very stupid. But here's the problem with this watch, right? This watch, I think they were if I'm not mistaken, let me see. How much are they? I think they're let me see. 5712. I think they're $100 grand now. Wait, let me see. Let's pull it up. Okay, they're they're in on the bracelet. I think it's. Look at this. Hang on. They're in. So actually, that watch was kind of cool, in rose gold. But it looks kind of it looks kind of a little bit. What's the word I'm looking for? It's got kind of I don't know. It's a little bit of a. It's kind of a brownish dial, and the rose gold. It looks actually good. And I remember they were $45 grand, and it was I was wow, it's a lot of money, but I like it. But things were tight. They were tight back then when it was 40, of course. Yeah. And but this is 100. But look at this, So the rose gold, and I think in the rose gold and the leather actually looks pretty good, but the steel has got to be. Hang on a second. How much is the steel? Holy shit! Look at this. It's 109,000. The cheapest one is 109 grand now, which is stupid. Now the problem is this, right? Here's the problem with that watch. If you're gonna get a Nautilus and you want, like, best of, and again, I think the Nautilus design is a little bit. I'm a little bit concerned that it might be starting to look very dated. But these went up also. These went up. But if you're going to get a Nautilus, I think the one to get it. I mean, look, if you're going to spend 100 grand or whatever it is, you might as well get the perpetual calendar in white gold. And these will go for about 140 or 150 retail, but 180 on the used market. But I think you can get them but 180. But listen, I don't know. But if somebody's spending 100 grand for a watch, the difference between 180 and 100, I don't think there's a difference. Once you go over that number, I don't think there's a difference. I mean,
the
if
kind
you
of
could
people that
buy
buy those watches, that they are multimillionaires, so they don't really care that much, I think.
No, you got to be much. No, you got to be well. I mean, you got to. I mean, listen. I wouldn't buy this watch unless I had like liquid, like I don't know, maybe 20 million. Because it's a watch. What happens if you lose it? You know what I mean? Like, it's got to be something where it doesn't make a difference if something goes wrong. You know what I mean? Like, or it doesn't. You're not gonna want to kill yourself. It's like. It's like you have $5 million and you have 200 grand in a watch. That's like 5% of your net worth. That's a lot to wear on a wrist, But listen, the perpetual calendar is and the blue is beautiful. I mean, I think that's the watch. If you're gonna go for the Nautilus thing, you might as well get this and get it at retail for whatever. Let's go back to these tomato cans here. But that 5712, I think it's a piece of shit. For a the dial is kind of it's all like I don't know, it's messed up because it's like it's. Here's the thing that bothers me. Look at this. Yeah, it's a hot mess. You got here's the problem with the watch, right? They made the Neptune, which was they made it in the early 2000s, which was the same exact dial, but ugly and an ugly steel bracelet. The Neptune, same watch, goes for 30 grand. This watch is 100 grand. I don't get it. It's the same movement. It's too much of a. It's too much. Listen. All you got to know is this guy sitting at home wearing a fucking baseball cap indoors, and he's got stupid jerseys on his wall framed. I mean, this is tomato can. This guy should dump that watch. That watch is this is going to drop very, very hard. This is very high risk to drop bigly.
Yeah, because younger people are switching they are switching away from sports watches. They want dress watches.
Yeah,
and gold, I think.
Yeah, and the thing is this, right? I think now you have everybody's doing these watches, gold, the gold watch, which is a dress watch, but they put it on a nylon strap. Like the Pillsbury Doughboy, he's got a nylon strap on that watch, which Patek does, which is kind of what AP does with their stupid 1159s. But I kind of get it because it makes it sporty, but it's too much of a hybrid. It's a little too much of a. I don't know. It's a little too I actually think it's okay if you could do it. My day date, I have the rubber strap. I think it looks good with the rubber strap. If you get the right rubber strap, I think it's kind of it's because it's a contrast, whatever. But let's see what. Oh, diver. Okay, I don't know. Baron, what do you think of this diver? Would you go diving in this?
No.
No. I mean, is that a practical watch?
It's useless as a diver. It's useless as a diver. You need the numbers on the bezel to tell you how long you've been on the water. It's basically, it's silly to have a diver without numbers on the bezel. It's just stupid.
Now, how deep have you been when you go? What's the deepest you've been?
I'm certified up to 120 feet, so 40 meters. And the
What
deepest
is that?
I've been is, 40 meters times 3 is, 120 feet is the max I can do.
Okay.
And that's advanced open water diver. So you learn how to deal with currents and all that stuff. And but the deepest I've been is like 30 meters, which is about 100 feet.
30 meters, 100 feet. That's like 10 stories.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a lot. Okay, and that's interesting. Okay, and so what, I mean, is that I don't know anything about diving, but is that like considered like advanced, intermediate? Like, what is that? What are you considered? Are you like a serious diver? Or are you like what are you?
It's still recreational. So technical divers go way deeper, and they use different mixtures of oxygen and nitrox and all that stuff. Because if you go too deep, the oxygen in your tank becomes basically poison.
Oh.
So they have to use very much different mixtures, and the deeper you go, the more oxygen you use. So it's basically useless. So they use mostly nitrox and stuff like that. And then they have to sit in a hyperbaric chamber for weeks on end to basically decompress or compress. Yeah, those technical divers that.
At what level? At what level do you have to go where you have to use this nitrox? What, like, how many feet down do you have to do before you start? You have to use that.
Like 60, 70 meters, something like that. So it's beyond like recreational diving.
Okay, it's like double the depth. So basically, double the depth. If you go double the depth that you've gone, you'd have to go sit in the thing.
Well, no, not that. You basically have to go up in basically stages. So if you go like 100 meters deep, which is really, really deep, you can only spend like, let's say you dive for an hour, you can only spend like 5 minutes at that depth, and then you have to go up like 20 meters and then decompress for 5 minutes, then go up 20 meters again and stuff like that. And the guys that sit in the compression chambers and stuff, those are like the welders for like oil drilling platforms and stuff like that. They basically sit in the compression chamber, then they get into the suit and go out and weld, go back into the compression chamber, and they sit in that thing for like a month or something.
Oh, that's crazy.
Crazy.
Wow. This is an educational channel. I mean, no other channel do you get this type of information. Now, where have you dived? What places have you gone diving?
I went to the Canary Islands, so Fuerteventura. That's like that's Spanish, basically, off the coast of West Africa, and I've seen basically some sharks there and some basic wildlife. And I went to the Red Sea. So Sharm el-Sheikh, that is. So Sharm el-Sheikh, it's called. It's near the Sinai Mountains, so this Bible country.
Yeah.
And I went diving there. I saw like manta rays and stuff like that, and sharks as well. So oceanic white-tip shark and stuff like that. It's like a 7-footer.
Wow. Okay, that's very interesting.
So the titanium watch stays protected. It can bite my arm off, but it's titanium watch will stay in one piece.
Yeah. Now hold on a second. So the shark. I mean, are these sharks actually? Do they eat people? These sharks, or these are like kind of like vegetarian? Because I know not all sharks are dangerous.
No, the oceanic white-tip, basically the open ocean is basically like a desert. So they are much more opportunistic. They go, most sharks circle around their prey and they go straight at it. They just go.
Oh, wow.
They are very curious to see what is food and what is not food. So I got pretty close to one.
So what happened?
It just, I think 30 feet away from me or something, it looked and went like the other way.
Wow,
but those are pretty dangerous sharks. They are pretty dangerous. I don't know.
How often do people encounter that type of shark out there in the water? Like, did they warn you about this, or like no?
No, actually, I think I've been diving in 2010 in Egypt, and like half a year later, people got attacked by that same species of shark a lot, and this was because like some ship or something was tossing a bunch of meat overboard and stuff like that.
Oh,
But the oceanic white tip is like top 5, and I believe I don't know if you heard of the USS Indianapolis. They basically delivered the bomb for Hiroshima, and on the way back, they got torpedoed, and they got attacked by sharks then, and that was the shark that attacked them, basically that species.
okay. A bunch of guys got eaten by sharks, I think, right? That was the thing that happened.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that?
Because the Navy told them, like, if a shark gets close, you need to thrash around and make a lot of noise. But that's the exact opposite that you have to do. You got to play dead, because then you're not interested.
Oh, really?
So the guys that splashed and make noise, they got attacked. Basically.
Oh shit, that's interesting. Look at this. We're getting valuable information.
It's a very famous story. I don't know if you ever watched Jaws, but the guy that tells the story with all the sharks that were eating the dudes, that's basically that story.
No, I never saw that movie. I'm not a shark guy, really. You know, something about them creeps me out. They just, you know,
it's the teeth, I think. Yeah.
Have that whole look. It just, I don't like that look. So you had the Pelagos back then. This is like 15 years ago. You had the Pelagos.
Not back then. I only started collecting like 2 years ago or something, but I still dive, so yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is on a different trip. Okay. Wow, very interesting. Okay, so this watch is basically it's a shitter. Okay.
I don't hear audio on my end. Hold on.
Oh, it's a Ming. You know, Ming actually makes some interesting watches. This is not one of them. I mean, they actually make a couple of interesting. This is crap. Shit, Grand Seiko. I don't know. What do you think of Grand Seiko? Is that like, if you ever saw one, would you like lose respect for that person if you saw somebody wearing one?
Yeah, it's a watch nerd thing. It has everything to do with like the technology of the watch, and not basically the people who love Grand Seiko. I think they don't understand that a watch is basically also a fashion accessory.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's just a fashion accessory. That's all. Yeah, this is tomato can material. Okay, let's see what does this guy have. Oh, this is a serious watch. I don't understand this watch.
Basically, I don't hear audio from the video.
You don't hear audio? Must be. Oh, you don't hear? Okay, no, it's something. Okay, no, it's working.
Maybe you muted the tab.
No. Yeah. Wait, is it playing? Yeah, it's working. Yeah, it's working. This is a Laurent. So this is. I mean, you know, I don't understand. It's one of these independent brands. I don't know. It's like one of these independent hype brands. I don't get it. I mean, beautiful. Look at the back. Look at this. Look what they do in the back. It's crazy. But that's the problem with these watches. It's all about the movement. You got to, like, you know, take it off and show somebody the watch in order to, you know, to do the flex. Otherwise, it's like, you know, very dull.
Yeah, you're basically tossing a coin on what that watch is going to do value-wise, because you don't know where the brand is going.
Yeah, but even with that, it's like I don't know. These it's just too. I don't know. It's just too fucking weird. Oh, look! Actually, you know, it's not bad. That's the rubber strap. That's the orange rubber strap.
Yeah.
What do they call it?
Would work, but...
Actually, look at this. It looks pretty good. I think this is, if I'm not mistaken, it's got to be white gold. If I'm not mistaken. I don't get the watch. I don't understand it. It's a time-only watch. They're like, the prices are crazy. There's nothing special about it. Like, you know, if you're gonna get like this type of watch, you might as well just get a Patek and be done.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Tromo vibes. This is the dual time watch. It's a giant watch. This has got to be like 45 millimeter or more. And yeah, it's got these like you know what bothers me about it is it's got these stupid like the pushers. Actually, this is the same. I get the same exact watch except as a normal dress watch. This is the same version except like a sports version. The problem with this is, I mean, the price is ridiculous, the crazy price, and it looks like a Frankenstein. You got these Frankenstein bolts. It looks like Frankenstein bolts coming out of the side.
Yeah, and the numerals I don't like as well.
It's like a fake retro vibe. It's like this fake retro vibe, and I think this watch is like, if I'm not mistaken, like 60 grand, where you can get the dress version, which is the classic, for 20 grand, and you could put that on a rubber, whatever you want to do with it.
Crazy.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's got these straps. Oh, this guy. Oh, holy shit. Did he buy those deployments or they might be from other watches? There's no way that this guy bought, because those deployments, those like $3,000 for each, maybe more for the buckle.
No, this guy's loaded.
Same fucking watch you get for 20 grand. Actually, I'm sorry. No, the one I have is manual, but I think the manual is a better watch than this big stupid rotor. I mean, this is ridiculously.
Yeah, but Patek only really works if it has a micro rotor.
I think micro rotor or manual. Manual is I think manual is even better because they have this nice movement. It's a whole. I really like manual. And again, it's these modern Pateks. It's fucking horrible. This is what a Ming should look like. I mean, they're kind of it's kind of interesting. I think we're like $500, $1,000. I don't know what it is. Is it titanium? I think it's titanium. The lume is actually very cool in them. The lume is actually very cool. The problem is it's a Ming. That's the problem. Oh shit! It's got the
Tudor. Take a look at the lugs. They actually protrude further than the bracelet.
I actually like the lugs here because they're kind of more, what's the word? Aerodynamic, if you will. This watch looks more. It's more refined than the Rolex version, I think.
Yeah. The part of the reason why I chose the FXD is because the lugs fit better to the wrist, or the ends of the watch fit better to the wrist. It's less of a hockey puck than the black base. It's a thinner watch too.
Than the modern Submariner, you're saying?
Yeah, the Tudor Black Bay it's a bit of a hockey puck, but the modern Pelagos FXD it's a thinner watch, and and because it doesn't have these protruding lugs, it actually fits better to the wrist.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Oh, wait, are these protruding? What? I can't tell what's going on from this picture.
Oh yeah, if you look at the bracelet and like the lugs, you can basically see that the lugs extend further than the bracelet.
Oh, I see.
Weird. It's kind of weird to see.
Okay, cost cutting measure. What does he have hanging on the walls there? What is going on there? Oh, Breguet. Now we got our resident Breguet man is not here. We have a resident Breguet Baron. This would be right up his alley. Now this is his uncle's white gold. Oh, it's an alarm in there. That's crazy. dive watch.
I won't go diving with that.
No, this is a weird look. This look does look like some weird, like, I don't know. Yeah, it's a weird. It's it's got too much. It's like very. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Very, very ornate as a dive. It's bizarre. That's a bizarre thing as a dive. I mean, that's a bizarre. That is very bizarre.
Yeah.
Is that steel or gold? That's interesting. I'd like to know. It's probably gold if it's that heavy. It's got to be gold. Look at that. Shit. It's like a hot mess, though. Yeah, it's a hot mess. Sounds like a vibrator. Yeah. You stick that in your anus, and that's your alarm. Oh, it's a secret club. Oh, you got to be like it's a whole member thing. I wasn't invited to this.
They got sassy watch meetups and everything. Yeah.
Sassy. They got sassy. That's right. Sassy watch meetups, private hotel rooms. It's a whole thing. Louis saying, what do you guys think of the diamond dial black Daytona? Diamond dial, is that the stick markers? I think it's the stick markers. Black dial. I don't know which one that is. The dial black, is that the rubber? The only Daytona I really like is the white gold with the blue dial. It's kind of a classic look, and I think they're going to increase in price. Or like the vintage ones, the two-tone, two-tone vintage black dial, yellow gold two-tone. I think like 15 grand, and it's like they're like the cheapest ones. All right, Baron, that's it. We've come to the end of our episode, and you probably have to go to bed. What time do you go to sleep, man?
Oh yeah, I just came off the night shift, so I have weekend now, so I don't have to work again until Sunday. So no problem for me.
Okay,
it's like 2:33 over here.
Oh shit! Wow, it's crazy. Okay, all right, Baron. Listen, it was a pleasure to have you on. Pleasure to finally have you on. And let's see. No donations came in, so this is this is difficult. We got 0 donations today. I mean, this is a show that costs millions of people. I guess people don't appreciate this type of content. It's the peasants. The peasants don't appreciate this. But anyway, Baron, it's a pleasure having you on. Look forward to catching up with you in the new year. I hope you have good luck finding yourself maybe a day date, head only day date.
Yeah, that sounds very good, actually.
Look around. There's got to be. There's a lot. There's millions of them. Actually, those are easier to find, I think, than for sure than a date, maybe even than a two-tone from that period, because the two-tone, they didn't make that many in the 70s, I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think
it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure hopping on with you.
You got it. Thank you very much. Okay, have a good night.
All right, have a good one.
Thank you, everybody. We'll see you.